Hello everyone! Welcome to Talking Japanese Plastic. I'm Lincoln, and this week we're taking a look at the next in the Microman Biomachine line. Biomachine 02, Machine Stinger, and Godoh. Here is Godoh is riding on top of the Machine Stinger. It's kind of a flyy, hovercrafty thing. Nice little hover turbine or what have you on the back. This very sword-looking protrusion off the back. A sec. It's be a lot easier if we do that. There we go. So this is the next in this little series. I'll pop off our Microman real quick. You can see there's an outside to the handle that he's grabbing onto, which makes it a little tricky to get them in and out sometimes. Bloop, bloop. One sec. I will stand him up. Now we'll stick him on his little Microman stand, so we can have a nice, decent look at him. Bloop. There we go. Move that off to the side a little. So yeah, this is Godoh. And again, completely forget the name of the site. The Microman site I've been checking that claims these guys are all based on the Monkey Magic epic or something says, what is it? It's microforever.com. Says that this is the, I believe, water spirit from the story, possibly the air spirit. Give me one quick second to reconfirm that. Or not. Yeah, it's not too clear. But anyway, he's got this, he's all done up in blue. Has this almost wing-looking, like jetpack-looking chest. Mostly the same. He's got different detailing you can see in here. His arm is almost popped out. Bloop. Oh, no tattoos or anything on this side. Neat. Back's kind of normal. Same crazy, very nice articulation as the other Microman guys. We've got a hinge and a swivel down here. Double jointed knees. Hip swivel or thigh swivel. Ball jointed hips with a lot of movement. Hands that go in and out and rotate and are interchangeable. This guy does come with the standard rack of Microman hands. Double jointed elbow, bicep swivel, double ball jointy shoulder with a lot of movement, torso stuff, heads on a ball joint. Overall, superposable little guys. I'm not going to spend too much time on the articulation since they're all the same articulation. So that is our awesome little Godoh. Here is the Machine Stinger, or Biomachine Stinger. So it's got this nice, it's weird, but it works for me. I kind of like it. It's pretty cool. This giant sword bit here in the back. Let me get this out. In the package, it comes stored kind of underneath it, because just for space. But really, this is sometimes all you need for a Machine Stinger. This is a giant sword, and you'll see why we have a giant sword when I get done all this. But you can pop off the top, take this back here, and the top two sections, or the bottom and top sections, are pegged in together, I think. Yeah, so you unpeg them. Just be careful not to snap it. These guys fold out, and what I like is there's actually notches in the handle, and there's little protrusions, or rounded bits, that snap in there nicely. We've got this. Well, you can take the big peg here, plug that in right there, to give Godoh a jetpack. try and make it not look completely stupid. A jetpack is making him very back heavy. Plus, he's not. I have him leaning backwards a lot. That's the price you pay for all this posability. Sometimes it's tough to get them exactly where you want because there's so many points that can move. And he can hold his sword as well. Sort of. The rubber hands are kind of fall apart at this point. So he can hold the sword. It's very floppy and not the best, but he can. And he's got this nice jetpack, which is pretty cool. It's a nice little added feature. They could have, in the long run, they could have just left this as just this big, goofy, giant sword that you don't use most of the time. But I like that they're like, no, we're going the extra mile. We're making a nice, decent figure. We're going to do this. And then once you peg it back in, there's just two little posts there, two little holes at the top here, and you can see there's the little indent where this sits in so that it all kind of sits flush and looks pretty nice. Of course, it's a fingerprint magnet, but that's what you get with a toy that's mostly made of chrome. How do you not stand? It's very stubborn today. Let's try and get it in a halfway decent pose, or at least a standing one. Hold on a sec. Just want him to look like he's standing, that's all. There. Think. And some of it comes from this other peg for the older Microman figures being there, because that's really where the other leg wants to stand and will balance the best. But it can't, because that peg's in the way. So I've got him standing. Now we will remove bits from this, from Machine Stinger, to form his nice set of armor. First I'm going to lift this thing up, come around to the front. And between the cannons in the front is this little bonus windshield, I guess. Oh, you sucker. Ankles just aren't holding up today. There's his chest piece. Plugs into the hole in the chest. And there we go. Hold on a sec. We're going to lower this. And raise this. There, that's a lot better. I know he's in a doofy pose, but what am I going to do? Next we'll do his shins. These are these inner pieces here. They just kind of come right out. You can see, and I love that they have like detailing behind them so that even when they're plugged in, there's kind of something neat in there. You can't quite tell what it is, but the end effect looks neat. It looks like it's a lot busier in there than it is. Just pop that little sucker off. These guys flip around like that, and okay, they are identical. There's no, it doesn't matter which side they go on. Just plug these into the little ports. There he's got his super boots. Kind of a little Mega Man-y. Then we'll do his shoulder bits. That are these blue parts on the sides of these cannons. And those peg in here and up here as well, because they have a set of 3 holes at the end. These, the big bulgier parts, use that port, and then go on the shoulders. And then he gets this blue circle here. Oh, good. I wasn't sure if I could do that without nails. There's a little blue circle. It's got these little 2 posts on the back. Just plug onto these 2 ports in the back of him. Or not. Thankfully that didn't fly too far. Let's try this one more time. A little more on camera too. There we go. So there's Godoh all armored up. I kind of dig it. I like the the ring behind it. I'm sure if I knew more about the mythology that they're supposedly basing this on, that'd be even more impressive. But I like it. I like these interesting... Thankfully, these don't stick up and get in the way. You can still do a lot of poses and things with O1, whose name is escaping me now, of course. The first one I reviewed, the shoulder armor sticks up a whole lot and just knocks things from the back off. It just makes it a real pain. And Box says that technically this is also a weapon. And if I can get his hand posed in somewhat of an okay way, can hold it, sort of. Not really. Yeah, there we go. So he can hold his super cool battle ring when he needs it. Little guy's falling off. These are fiddly figures. I'm not gonna lie. I like them a lot, but I like them a lot visually when they're still and just posed. They look great. Getting them into those poses can be a bit tricky. Mine are, I feel like some of them are a bit loose just with age. And, well, sometimes the modes don't like the ring. Actually, I like it now that I'm seeing it here. I wasn't able to get him to hold it very well before. I kind of like this. I like this overall motif. It might be a little bit because he's blue and we got a bit of Mega Man leg going on. Big Mega Man fan. But yeah, not too bad. Not a bad little addition to the series. So, not a whole lot else to say, unfortunately. Again, the main reason I have these is that I have the whole set and all the Biomachines combined in some way. I'll show that to you guys later. Maybe I'll take a quick look at the box. And I don't know if I have the chest on right or if they got it wrong, as will happen sometimes. But there's him in a more dynamic pose than I'm going to pull off in the space of this review. And yeah, I like him. He looks really cool. Seeing him in that light makes me want to hit him with a black light and ultraviolet light. Because I'm wondering if that will make the clear blue parts a little glow a bit. That'd be kind of cool. I'll have to give that a shot. But that's all I've got for Microman Biomachine 02, Machine Stinger, and the pilot Microman Godoh. I'm Lincoln, and this has been Talking Japanese Plastic. See you guys next time.